Prominent Northern pastor reveals who will be Nigeria's next president. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A Kwara-based prophet, Christopher Olabisi, had predicted the victory for the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. The pastor, the renowned pastor who is a minister in charge of the Christ Apostolic Church, CAC Redemption Mountain along Ilofa, Omana, Kwara State, said Atiku will win the upcoming general elections. According to Olabisi, some chaotic situation during and after the general election may occur, but can be averted with fervent prayers. He noted that this chaos will cause a legal tussle because he believes Atiku will emerge victorious and become the leader of the country. Atiku, would win the seats and rule Nigeria. Atiku is not the Messiah, but he will surely bridge the gap between the real leader and who will come after him. He'll build a good foundation for his successor that we all know as a visionary president, he said. The prophet said the president coming after Atiku's tenure will elevate Nigeria beyond other past leaders. He also mentioned that the 2023 general election will be a surprise return of the PDP in Kwara State. The PDP will take over Kwara Government House, he said. Speaking on the Labour Party presidential candidate, Prophet Olabisi noted that P2B will lose out totally. He urged Nigerians to pray for a peaceful election in February. Well, let me say this now. Anyway, this is not the first time now. I don't believe in all these prophecies, but let's just see. The election when they talk, they talk like saying next year. It's less than, what's it called? 40 days. Very soon it will be less than 30 days. Very soon, before it will be less than 1 week. Very soon it will be election day. It will come and go. And all these predictions will not be necessary again. The prophecy is grounded on dead on arrival because it is complete falsehood. Now that the prophet has mentioned the three candidates to win the presidential election, who will actually win? I don't know. If you ask me, who I will ask. All of that will become history come February. May Nigeria win. May dog and baboon philosophy not be of the Nigerian election. Okay? Maybe the will of God be done in Jesus. Let the will of God be done. But like I said, He will not come down to do anything for us. We will come out and do it ourselves. Okay. A sycophant wants some money to meet his needs at the hard time. He does not claim to be a prophet. All right. Oh God, deliver Nigeria from fake pastors and divination in Jesus' name. Well, let me say this. Let me say this now. Like I said, the election is almost here. All these things go necessary. All right. Well, at the end of the day, you see all this, I've said it before, the absurdities of life is the spice of life. Just imagine. Just imagine, let's say your candidate wins the election and you become overjoyed. And then you go home. What's it called? I mean, yes, they prophesy your candidate wins this election, just like they're doing now. And you go home, you're happy, hey, now your candidate will win. And election day, nothing happened. It will even cause chaos. It is this kind of prophecy that will cause chaos, because at the end of the day. All right. Nigerians, I don't want to believe that we are now in need for a prophet to tell us where to go and where not to go. All right. Well, at the end of the day, we are going to find out what happened on election and the D-Day. The D-Day that we are going to find out what election. All right. Well, at the end of the day, what we are going to see is what is going to happen. We cannot see what will not happen. We cannot see predictions. Now waiting go happen at the end of the day. Now we go see him koroko. We get to see it with our eyes. All right. Okay, it's Peter Obi that will be the president by God's grace, the next president of Nigeria, in Jesus' mighty name. Okay. Well, like I said before, prayers will not do anything. I'm telling you, prayers will not do. We do very little if we do not back prayers up with action. If you don't back prayers up with action, prayers will not do anything. It is not prayer that I never count. I've said it before. Even if you are one that comes out to, any rally your party candidate is having, your own candidate is having, you come out to support, whatever it is. If you're someone who make posts about your candidate on social media, fine. If you're somebody who, you come out and, you canvass for supporters for your candidate, fine. But the thing is, it is the election day proper. It is you casting your votes that will determine whether this your candidate, you want him or she to win. That is what I'm saying. All those things are good. Conversing for votes are good. Coming out to be very optimistic about your candidate is good. But the thing is, the icing on the cake is you voting. If you do all those things and you do not vote, I tell you, I don't think you do anything. Do you understand? If you do all these things and you do not go to cast your vote, I don't think so. Nigerians, like I said before, I don't think anybody is going to be holding us back and tell us, oh, now who will go vote for be this? Now who will not go vote for be this? Now this one will give our vote. Now this one, maybe this one will give our vote. I just want us to understand that. I just want us to understand that. Then, one thing also I'm going to say is that tell us that you have started collecting, what's it called? The started distribution of PVC. For those who have not collected their PVC, they say they have started sharing. Go to your polling unit, look for a polling unit, and I think there's a way you can confirm your polling unit. And when you go there, you ask. And if after going for your polling unit, maybe they're not sharing your polling unit, I think you have to go to INEC office to get your PVC, so that you don't end up, going through the hurdle of, registering for PVC and you don't get. It's going to be quite painful. And me, I was going to be suggesting to INEC that subsequent elections coming, they should just allow people to walk into INEC offices. There should not be a time frame. Just like after this election now, you should go, walk into INEC office. INEC will give you. We assign polling unit to you that time, except you now move. Do you understand? Even if you move, that time when you move, if it is not election period, go there, get your distance. Do you understand? Tell them, say you don't move, say make them. I don't know if you understand where I'm. So that everything, we do not need fire brigade, what's it called? Treatment every time. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for